Okay, let's go over the lab safety contract. When you're in here, when you come back to school, you will have to follow certain lab safety procedures. So this is the safety contract. I want you guys to read over. I'm going to go over a few of the parts of it. Okay, what I think are the most important things. And then you're going to have to sign it, and your mom's going to have to sign it. Not really sign it. Basically, it's electronic. So you're going to type in your parent's name, the date, and then your name and the date. And when you do that, that tells me that your parent has read this. So don't do that unless your parent has read it, because I'm going to assume that your parent has. And when you submit that, you are telling me, you are swearing to me that your parent has read it. And it's legal and binding. So if something were to happen and your parent says, well, I never saw that, I'll be like, well, your student turned this in, so you did see it, because he wasn't supposed to do it unless you saw it. So you can get in trouble for it if you don't let them see it. I mean, I don't see what the harm is. You just got to let them see the safety procedures. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about number one, number two. Those are, I mean, come on. You're not supposed to perform any unauthorized experiments unless I'm there. Don't go into a supply room, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is very, very important. Number three, okay. Proper eye protection is to be worn when the potential for eye injury exists. So basically, I'll let you guys know. If it's a lab, you need goggles on. I'll be like, there are the goggles. Go get a goggles. And you have to wear your goggles. Okay. And don't argue with me. Don't say, well, I can't wear goggles. They always fog up. Blah, 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 blah. I've heard all the excuses. Just put your silly goggles on. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm not going to worry about the next one. Then fifth, number 5, do not eat, drink, or smoke anything in the lab at any time. Do not use any lab containers for food or drink. They could be contaminated. There could be stuff in them. There could be chemicals in them. You do not want to ingest them. Now, my room. If you guys don't know me, I'm in a little closet room. I'm across from the office. It's not really a science room, at least not a chemistry room. So I very rarely do labs in this room. We usually go over to 219, which is Miss Hemmer's room. So I do my labs over there. And in the back is where the lab equipment is set up, and in the front are the desks. So if you have water or food, that water or food should not go to the back of the room where the lab is set up. Now, if we are doing a lab in my room, I'll let you know. Do not bring food or drink into my room on a day we're doing a lab in my room. You'll have to set your food and drink outside the door, okay? Because I really don't have a safe spot in this room. Okay, let's see. Now, this is a good one. Consider every chemical dangerous. So avoid inhaling fumes, pipetting by mouth, or tasting, touching, or smelling any of the chemicals unless specifically told to do so, which I guarantee you're not going to be tasting anything. And there's a special way that we do to smell. It's called wafting. And when you watch the lab safety wrap, part of it's waft with me, waft with me, waft with me. They show you how to waft, W-A-F-T, the smell. So you're not inhaling it directly. Because believe me, if it's hydrochloric acid and you inhale that, it's going to hurt. Okay? Because it will burn your mucous membranes out of your nose. And you really don't want to do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, number 8. Never become involved in horseplay or practical jokes. Lab is not the place you do any kind of horseplay. Okay, so no. If you start doing that, you won't be doing labs anymore. I'll be giving you an alternate assignment, which will be probably copying out of the book, which is not something you really want to do. Okay, now, let's see. Discard only those liquids or solids in the sink as indicated by the instructor. So I'll let you know whether you can dump it down the sink or not. Don't dump it down the sink unless I've said yes. Okay, because there's some things that can't. And let's see. Here's the last one. That's the most important. Note the location and be familiar with the operation of any safety equipment. At one point, sometime when you get back in school, I'll be bringing you over to the lab that we use, and we'll go through the safety equipment. I would do it as a video, but it doesn't mean as much to you unless you're right there and you know exactly where it is. So I will go over like where the fire extinguisher is, fire blanket, if there's a fume hood, all of the safety equipments, shower, chemical eye wash, all of that, where it's located in case something were to ever happen. Have I ever had to use any of them? No, knock on wood. I hope to never, but at least I want you guys to know where that safety equipment is in case something does happen. Okay, well, that's it for this lab safety contract. Make sure, as I said, on the one that you're going to upload or download, actually, where it says parent signature, there's going to be a blank where you're going to type in your parent's name, type in the date, type in your quote unquote signature, and then the date. So you're going to type in your name and the date, and then you're going to upload that to me. And that shows me that, first off, you watched this video. Secondly, that your parent actually took a glance at the lab safety contract. And I will see you another time. Bye.